It'll be one to go this time by. Coming to the green, buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Go, 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 go.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway.
This is an excellent track for what we're doing tonight. You know, it's got a lot of speed. The racetrack's aging very well, where we can run on the bottom, we can run on the top. It seems to have a lot of grip in the evenings, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I think these cars, after the test last week, resemble the old-style car just as much as any track we've been on so far this year. So they feel really comfortable, and I feel like our AAA Ford has a lot of speed. We tested our 600 car, so this is a car we're running today that has not seen the racetrack yet. But for the most part, I feel like we've got a pretty good idea that you know, setup-wise and where we need to be tonight to qualify, and obviously tomorrow to start the race. So it's going to be a lot of fun. 220-lap segments. Short race, we'll be able to make some adjustments, and you know, this is what it's all about, to come out and try to be good when it counts. And our pit crew will be ready to help me out between the breaks, and it should be a lot of fun.
All right, questions for David, if you have one, either Candace or is it John? Yeah, either Candace or John will bring the wireless. Raise your hands, state your name, affiliation. Any questions? We've got one right here in the middle, John.
Jared Turner, NASCAR Scene. David, can you just talk a little bit about how I would imagine your approach changes a little bit in the All-Star race versus most races?
Yeah, well, certainly in most races you have 400 or 500, next weekend 600 miles to get the job done, and you're thinking about the last 50 laps or the last 100 miles of the race, trying to make your car the best and basically just survive until that point. And the All-Star race is something that you have to go out and drive hard every lap. You have to get the job done quick from the drop of the green to the end of the race. You don't have 10 pit stops throughout the race to make your car better, so you better make good adjustments, and your crew chief's got to make you know, good adjustments on your car to be ready to go from the drop of the green. So from my point, you know, I'll just make sure that we have a car that I can drive hard on sticker tires, full of fuel, early in a run, try to get some good track position, and just be out front.
Go ahead.
Eric with ABC. Looking ahead to next week, this track is known for drivers who haven't necessarily won a lot before breaking out here at Charlotte. Is that something that's on your mind? I know you've got the All-Star to get through, but is that something that's on your mind? Because this seems to be a breakout year for you.
I don't really think about going to tracks that have produced first-time winners and things like that. Last year we had a race car to win the race in the 600 and running in the top 5 and the top 10 all day, and we had a DNF, and so I think that you know, first of all, we have to be around at the end to capitalize on having a good car, a good track position toward the end of the race. But I really don't think about tracks and, you know, what the history has been at them. I just look at try to look into the future and see what we can do to make adjustments to be there. And then obviously toward the end of the race, if we're close for the win, we'll do all we can to try to win the thing. But you know, our number one goal is just finishing all the laps and top 10s and top 5s every week.
Other questions for David? Anyone? Kenny's got one here.
David, Kenny Bruce with NASCAR Scene. One of your teammates last week was obviously upset because of problems that they had in the pits. Do you feel comfortable enough to, I don't want to say jump on your team when they make a mistake, but I mean, how do you handle something like that when it's not your fault, but when something on the team happens that costs you track position?
Well, it's not my job to jump on the guys on the pit crew. That's the crew chief's job and Robbie Reiser's job and Jack Roush's job. So I'll let them handle that. They do a great job at what they do. Certainly I can give them some constructive criticism afterwards, but you got to go about it in the right way. They're trying as hard as they can every week to get the job done, and sometimes you just make mistakes. I think you Greg was obviously pretty hot when that happened, and anybody would have been to have the car capable of winning like he had and to have it all go down the drain pretty quick. It's frustrating, but yeah, there's a right time and a right place to do that, and I wouldn't throw my team under the bus. And like I said, it's tough for me to try to punish those guys because I'm not their boss. I've got enough doing my job and trying to make sure I don't make mistakes. Jimmy Fenning does a great job doing what he does best, and that's directing the team and calling the shots. And so I feel like I've got all the confidence in the world. And Jimmy, if there's any problems, he'll make the correct changes and fix them. I don't have to worry about it.
Anything else for David? Okay, David, thanks for coming in, spending some time with us. Continue